Okay folks, so today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to try some different flour by LE5 Stagioni, which is called Macinata. Interesting name. I'll show you the packet in a second. I'm going to autolyse this now for around about 6 hours. I'm going to see whether that improves the mixing time, because I did the 80% last week and the mixing time on that was bananas. It was like 40 odd minutes, whereas previously when I did 80% in the mixer I had autolysed it before and the mixing time was nowhere near that. So this time I'm going to try and go for 6 dough balls, 280 grams, 67% hydration, 3% salt, 24-hour leavening at 18 degrees, and that is the main dosage down there, which is 988 grams of flour, 662 grams of water, 30 grams of salt, and 0.82 grams of instant dry yeast. But I've managed to get some fresh yeast, which I'm going for this time, which is 1.78 grams of fresh yeast. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to autolyse it at 60% hydration and use the other 7% hydration later on to mix the yeast up and throw that in with the mixer and get the fermentation on the go. So that's what I'm planning on doing. This is the flour that I'm using for a change. Never tried it before. It's a type 1 flour. I don't know whether it'll work out all right. I'm going to give it a blast. It's a W310 and it's got 13% protein. So it should be interesting. Let's give it a whirl. Okay, so I've got the 600 grams of tap water going in, and I'm just going to chuck in the whole bag of flour, and I've measured it and it should be just about bob on if you don't include the bag. So chuck that all in. Might be a gram or two difference, nothing much. Have a look at it. Feels quite coarse compared to 00. Let's get this down and just get this mixed up, and then we can leave it to autolyse. That's the wrong way. Yep, that was the wrong way. Coming together now. So next week, if this seems like it mixes quicker, next week I'm probably going to go back to Manitoba. We'll do another 80% hydration, only this time we'll autolyse it like I did the first time where I missed the salt, because it didn't take 48 minutes to mix that up last time. So I'm pretty sure it's down to this autolysing that's the trick. Still a few little bits of powder at the bottom. It's just, yeah, just a few bits here and there. Feels quite dry, to be honest. But that is 60%, so anyway, we'll let that run for a few more minutes. And it's 1 degree in the conservatory right now, so I'm probably just going to cover the bowl over and leave it in that. And it should be nice and cold then to give it the good old mix later on where we throw the yeast in. Okay, I think that will do. Good. Yeah, wow, it's warm already, that. Cool, I'll cover that over and we'll get back to it in 6 hours. So here we are, the dough that has been autolysing for 6 hours. I've just been looking at the website here for this flour, and it says it's a soft wheat flour type 1 with high protein content, milled with a mill with granite grindstones for reduced stress effect on the grain. It's slow and low temperature grinding, guaranteed flour extraction with a greater flavour and more intense savours. It's suitable for direct and indirect doughs, for long leavening with controlled temperatures, or very balanced flour, ideal for medium rising times. So let's see how this thing looks so far. Yeah, very, very, very dry. So let's get some more water in there. I've already prepared the water with the yeast. Let's see what it does. Okay, here is the additional water which I've added the yeast to. I'm just going to put some of it in, and then we'll put the mixer on slow. Just get some of that incorporated. Speed it up a little. Right, didn't start my timer, but I'm starting it now, so probably about 30 seconds into it or something. Can see the wheat in the flour. Maybe it'll be a tasty pizza. Okay. Bit more water. Looking nice, that. A bit more water in. Bit more in. I think we can probably speed it up a little bit. So we've been going, well, the thing says 1 minute 50, so we'll call that 2 minutes 30. It's looking nice, looking very nice. Some more to put in. And that is the last of the water. It's already starting to gather around the breaker bar. Right, I'm going to put some salt in now. It was a W300 this, not a 310, the flour. Right, that is all the salt. Okay, so we've been going 5 minutes now if we had the extra 30 seconds on. So we'll stop it there and take a look. First of all, I'm just going to measure what the temperature is. Well, it's lovely, 14 degrees. Let's see if we're getting any, starting to build some strength up already, look. In fact, that might be strong enough already, good grief. I think it's already done. Look at how strong that is. Blimey. It feels like a Stretch Armstrong toy. I think we don't need to do any more on that. I think that's a wrap. I'll get it out and we'll ball it up on a piece of granite and let's see what it looks like. I can't actually believe how strong this is. It's crazy. Look at that. Okay, the whole thing just lifted out in one block. No problems at all. It's very, very strong. Maybe it's because it's quite cold from being in the conservatory for a bit. Strong stuff. I don't think I need to do anything else to this, to be honest. Be interesting to see what it's like when it gets to room temperature. But right now, I mean, it's not leaving any residue behind. For 67%, it's so far so good. It looks good. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to that. So that was literally 5 minutes in the mixer at like speed. I think it was 3.5. So easy done, easy done. Okay, I'll put this in a bowl and wrap it up and we'll leave it at room temperature. And I'll ball it up after 18 hours. Okay folks, it's time to have a look at this. It's been sat around now for about 18.5 hours. It's grown quite a bit. It's looking very wheaty. It's got a nice strong smell to it. Yes. I was a bit worried that it might not be very pliable because it looked very, very solid last night. Okay, let's get it out and looks good. It'd be interesting trying this flour with this wheat in it. Trying to up my game a bit when making the pizzas these days. I've noticed that some people manage to get some, I mean, I can get them round, but my crust isn't uniform, and that would be something that I'm going to try and work on, because there is no consistency sometimes. Oh, it's looking good. Feels nice. Okay, let's get it weighed out. $249, not bad. 280 on the nose. Let's have a look at what this feels like then. It's nice. It's not sticky. It's got a bit of stick to it, but completely different feeling than double O flour. It's got more sustenance to it. It just feels more solid. Let's hope it makes a decent pizza after. Yeah, I think that's quite nice. Okay, I'll get this done to the rest. Yeah, that's nice. Does look like it can retract on me. I bet it does later on. We will see. Anyway, I'll get these balled. There we go. All balled up. I'm a bit worried. It feels completely different to what I'm used to. Very, very, very spongy. I can't explain. It just feels like a ball of foam. I'm not too sure they're going to spread out, but I might just go make some emergency dough now, just in case these don't come out. Okay, so I'm in the middle of prepping for tonight's pizzas, and these are simply Italian style chicken chipolatas from Lidl's, and all I do is get a sharp knife, remove the skin, give that to the dog, and I do that till I've got all the sausages out. And I do this sometimes as well when I'm doing fennel sausages as well, so I just get some regular sausage meat and I get some fennel seeds and I crush the fennel seeds up, take the sausage out of the casing exactly like this, and then I leave them for hours and hours and hours in the fridge in order for the fennel to infuse. So I haven't done that on these because these are already Italian seasoned, but what I do then is I'll heat these up on the oven, sorry, and the sausage meat will break up into nice little clumps, and you can just drop those clumps all over your pizza. It's really, really good. I'll cook these now and then I'll show you what it looks like when I've finished. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's cooked. Nice chunks of sausage meat that you can just sprinkle all over your pizza. It's a bit easier than messing around with cut up sausages. You just sprinkle it like you'd sprinkle the cheese. Give it a try, it's really good. Okay, let's have a look at these babies. They look really nice. They've come up well. Let's get one out and see what it feels like. It's snowing outside again today, so I'm back inside making the pizzas. Oh yes, come out lovely that. Now my worry is it going to stretch? It feels really quite thick, but it looks nice. Plenty of gas in it. Plenty of gas, a little bit sticky in places. bubbles everywhere. It feels good. See the wheat inside. It's got a nice smell to it. It's a dog. Just what you want. Okay, got a lot of basil in my sauce today, which is why it looks slightly brown. Here's the chicken that we made earlier. Super easy to dot around. Mushrooms. This is going to be tomorrow's lunch, this one. Learning how to cut onions a bit finer than I have been doing. I don't like big chunks. Cool. Right. Okay, let's give the peel a bit of a dust. She's on, stretching quite nice as well. Wow, look at that. A bit more cheese in places. Cool. Right, let's go and cook it. It's actually snowing out there. Quick temp check. Turn it down a little bit. Just move a bit of stuff that was in the way. Okay, here goes. She's in. Oh yeah, looking good. Very good. She's free. Yeah. 67% hydration. See plenty of steam blowing out of it in this cold weather. Underneath is looking good. Wow, that looks really nice. Really nice, that. Steam bellowing out of it. longer. Right, I think that'll do. Whoa. That looks mega. Right, let's get it inside and go and cut it up. Whoa, listen to that crisp. Cool. Okay. Looks really good. Let's have a quick look inside. Well, listen to that. Whoa. That looks really nice. I'm dying to taste what this. Just want to taste the dough. That's actually probably one of the strongest tastes of dough I've ever had. It's really nice. In fact, it really is quite a strong taste actually. I can't explain what it tastes of. But it's got more flavour in it than I've ever tasted. It can only be the wheat. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah, definitely. Really, really nice. It's come out great. So there we go, that's the stuff. Macinata, LE5 Stagioni. Really impressed with that, lovely colour. Cracking structure to it inside. And it's probably got the most taste I've ever tasted in dough. And I mean, I'm pretty bad at tasting dough. They all taste pretty much the same to me no matter what I do, but I can really taste that. So yeah, there we go. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon.